Hey everyone, it's me and I am here to do a NYX lipstick collection for you. If you have seen my e.l.f. lipstick collection, I am now going to do my NYX. I'm separating out my lipsticks for the sole purpose that I have so many and they just won't all fit in one video and you guys will get super bored. So if I split them up, I can add to them and it would be easier and you guys can get a better look at what you want. Like if you want e.l.f., go to my e.l.f. video. If you want NYX, go to my NYX. If you want higher end brands, I'll show those too. So anyway, in my e.l.f. lipstick video, I could not for the life of me remember what I put on my lips. So for this one, I'm actually going to start off with what I just put on my lips so that way I know for sure. This is actually, all of these NYX lipsticks are their round lipsticks. I believe they're their round lipsticks. But yes, these are, they look like this. So this is what the packaging looks like. I believe these are the round and they have the color down at the bottom. But this one that I have on my lips is called Doll, and this is one of my favorite ones out of the whole bunch. I love this color, and I love the NYX lipsticks because they are so creamy. They're so creamy and they actually smell really good. They smell like kind of like a mint. I'm not sure exactly why they smell like mint, but they do. And it's really yummy. So yes, they're just so creamy, and I'm pretty sure you can tell by my swatch how creamy they are. They just look like a satin finish. They just look so beautiful, and it doesn't take very much pressure to put the color on or anything. So that's what's on my lips. I love it. My next one is in the color Indian Pink, and just a fair warning, the color that they show on their websites are not always going to be the true color of the lipsticks. I would recommend going to a swatch site or going to YouTube videos and looking them up that way. They're more true to color if you do them that way, other than on their website. It's very hard to tell what color they are going to be on the website. But this is Indian Pink. This is more of like a creamy, pinky, corally color. Very in love with this color. I love wearing this during the summer. It's just very hard to wear sometimes if your lips are dry. I'm going to tell you that right now because these lipsticks actually do seep into the cracks of your lips. So if you are going to wear these, please make sure that you are wearing lip balm underneath. Other than that, they're beautiful colors. The next one is in Snow White, and I remember buying this in Christmas. During Christmas time, and I was obsessed with this, and I've worn it maybe a handful of times. It's a very hard color to pull off, let me tell you that. If you are big into red colors, I would suggest this. It's one of the most creamiest, deepest, true dark reds that I've seen ever. But if you're not into reds, I would suggest straying away from this. It's more of like a blood red, and it's so gorgeous. I love it so much, but you have to be a red girl to wear stuff like this. Like, it just doesn't happen if you're not. If you don't pull off reds, stay away. The next one is in the color B52. And B52 and this other one that I have look very similar to each other, but they do have a difference. I can line them up next to each other. But this is B52, and it's a beautiful, beautiful color. It's more of a mauve red. Can you tell that I'm into reds at all? Can you tell that I'm into the deep shades? No, not at all, huh? This one looks like this. It's more of, like I said, a mauve red. It's a toned down mauve pink. It's so pretty. It's just the best. But that one looks a lot like this color, which is called Milan or Milan, whichever you want to pronounce it. I did not know how similar they were until I paired them next to each other during swatch tests. Yes, they are very, very similar. So I have not actually used this one on my lips. I've only swatched this one just for the sole fact that they are so similar. But this one is just a tad shade lighter than B52. So here is B52 and here is Milan. So this one's a tad bit lighter, but literally there's no difference. So if you have one, do not get the other. I would not suggest it. It's just a waste of money. Like I said, they looked so much different on the swatches that they gave on the website. So that's why I got both of them, but I should have gone on swatch sites or something. The next and the last round lipstick that I own from NYX is in Minimalism. And Minimalism looks just the same as B52 and Milan. Swear to God. So here is this color, Minimalism, and I will swatch it right next to Milan. I do like this one probably the most out of all three of them just because it's probably the creamiest It has a deeper pink than a mauve. It's more pink than mauve, and I do like this one, so very beautiful. Out of all of them, I would have to say Doll and Snow White are my favorite. These three kind of come in at a close second, and then this one. I'm not a big fan of light pinks. I don't know why I have them, but I do, just in case, you know. But I do also have a jumbo lip pencil from NYX. I just decided to pick it up. I was curious about them. So this is in the color Honey, and this is what they look like. Kind of like their eye crayons, but it's for the lips. It's a very beautiful color. You just have to, it's very creamy. It's more of a gloss than a lipstick, I think, but a very deep gloss. So here's Honey. Very, very pretty. It's very creamy to put on. But again, it matches these three kind of the same. So just, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And that was all of my NYX lipsticks for you. Bye.